Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind, here in Europa Universalis 4, playing as the Ottomans. Before I get started, I'd like to mention that if you watched the last video and this video, you will notice the date has advanced some. There was a video in between, but it got interrupted and ended up being like a 7-minute video, so I deleted it, and nothing major happened. I'm still stuck in a regency for another couple of years, and the Hejaz still hate me. The big change is I started spying on the Pope to reduce tech costs, and I fabricated a claim on both Portugal and Adal. That was essentially it. So here we go. I got a regency for another, 7 years, I think? Yeah, approximately. And then I'm going to have the wonderful Janissary event where they demand tons of money from me. So that'll be a thing. In the meantime, however, there's not much I can do but sit around and improve the nation. I still gotta attack your Khans once the truce is over and stuff. Honestly, I'm amazed Circassia is still alive. Huh. Oops, who's the new holder? Oh, still Austria. Okay. Even with the religious peace, it hasn't made a huge difference. Although considering Austria pretty much killed Bohemia, it's a bit of a change. Even more combat capacity for my cavalry. Little leader died. The little ice age is going to fire, so probably going to our trade will go down some here. Well, not significantly. Yes, also the other thing I did in between videos is I did get the economic build cost idea. Although I'm probably actually not going to take the tech level this time, but instead seize the ideas, at least in the at least for the economic ideas. Just because I do actually, I noticed, have tiniest bit of inflation from the gold mines I own. Which is kind of weird considering how little gold actually makes up of my income. So I might even go one more to get this debt and loan stuff to make it easier to maintain the wow, I'm really not doing good at talking right now. Make it easier to maintain the Janissary's payments, because usually I end up taking a loan. 1% off the size of the loans I have to take would be a significant amount of money. Seeing as I'm no longer pious, having these things, these missionaries still working is actually kind of pointless. Unless Zafar, is that still converting? No, it's a little bit less. Okay. That's fine, as much as I would like to make them all massively Sunni, it's not a huge rush to do so. I want to raise the Hejaz opinion of me enough so that I can annex this in 5 years. Take a whole, like 2 or 3 tech levels of diplomatic tech to annex them though. So I might let them live for a while longer. Ooh, okay. We have a great ruler here. We will give them their wages, because that's a necessity to avoiding the Janissary Decadence event. Recruitment time? No, I think we'll go for the actual tech. Reduce army maintenance, lower the corruption amount, and prepare for a very large loan. Ow, that almost physically hurts seeing that loan. Sheesh. This is despite, having all my forts stood down and my army barely maintained. At least we're going to catch up and probably get that debt and loans thing done pretty quickly. She's a pretty good ruler. 545. This is his Padishah. How is she 19 and her son's 11? Those numbers do not add up in any way, shape, or form. That sounds good for her. I just realized something. On the other hand, even though I've got, this immense loans and debt and stuff, it does mean I can attack people again. We did lose one of our people, if I remember. We're going to deny aid to the emirs. There's no reason we need to give them any aid at the moment. Let's finish off as much of Adal as we can here. Mainly I would like their gold production province down here. Well, they've actually surprisingly are doing pretty well in tech. Not as good as I am, obviously, but they're right there. Oh, they're also being attacked by Kilwa. Makes it a bit more interesting. Should prevent any corruption from being a major issue. Let's hire a single mercenary unit to start taking some land. Sure, we'll allow Kiowa to walk through our land. At some point I'll have to finish. Oh, they've westernized as well. Who'd they westernize off? Portugal, I guess? I guess they westernized off of Portugal. Strange. At some point I'll probably have to finish them off. Such a shame. They were doing so well. Their Khand is in the middle of a crisis. This sounds like an opportunity to me. Yeah, level 2 advisor. You know what, let's take war taxes just to not lose a ton of money in this war. Huh. Wow. That merchant is fleeing all the way back to Cairo. That's kind of sad. Ay, ay, ay. Why am I getting so many interruptions today? One moment, I gotta take that call because there's in fact no one else around at the moment. My apologies. I'm back. That was a very stupid telemarketing call. My apologies. Yes, lots of coring to be done. Actually didn't add up to that much, in all honesty. Still, it really destroys Kua, and I did get the gold province, which was one of my major goals. So let's pull our troops out of that area. I think the next war will be against Portugal and Spain. So actually I should probably begin moving troops into that area. And mothball all the forts and reduce the maintenance. We still have to pay off that loan. Oh, cloth and dye has gotten better, so that should help my income. Yep. A little bit at least. Oh, this music is very loud at the moment. Okay. Let's fabricate some more claims on land I can take from Portugal here. That ought to be enough for Portugal. Now to get some on Spain. See, I don't want to attack Spain because they'll pull in Poland, but if I attack Portugal, they'll pull in Spain anyway. So it will oddly enough work out. Assuming I can pay back this loan. You know what, actually let's just keep spying on Portugal. There's no reason to stop really. Oh, you must always attack. That will help if I actually go to war. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take this debt and loans thing. I don't know if that actually applies to my current loan. No, it doesn't. So I will take a loan, repay a loan, and then have to deal with this last loan at a lower interest. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it'll save me some money on interest in the meantime. Besides, 3% interest isn't that bad. Plus, I just took a contribution from the merchants and I can pay it back. Okay. Time to rearm my forces. Oh, and we got a stability out of it, randomly. Are we pious? Barely, okay. I want Granada from Spain. It's this war if I can take it. I would also like Messina or Syracuse as well. But Granada is going to be the big goal. I don't believe I have a claim on Granada. No. It's odd. Interesting. This will take a bribe. Seems like an oddly specific event. And that deals with all of Adal's land that we just stole. Just give me a second here. Okay, I'm ahead of them in tech. So let's begin this war. Just making sure, of course, first to hire some generals to lead my forces. And let's in fact pull 2 of them into Gibraltar. They are at war with Vijayanagara. Interesting. Very interesting. We will call Russia's in debt. We can call Venice. Could get England, but I don't want to. So Venice should do nicely for the moment. And I should probably make sure my fleet goes home. Oh wow, they actually have some pretty good forts if it's going to take me that long to siege it. Will Venice be able to take on Lithuania? Probably. Wow, that Spanish fleet is huge, but it's mostly transport ships. None of them have any galleys. I wonder if they're underestimating how much damage a galley actually does. Call England to arms, that'll help. What's going on here? Oh, Lithuania is sieging my land. Okay. Alliance is breaking with Russia. Why does Russia hate me all of a sudden? We've had a fairly stable relationship for a long time. What's new? Not the slightest idea why he hates me all of a sudden. Should be an easy win for my armies against Portugal. And it's not because Spain showed up. Darn. Shoot. We'll just retreat you there for now. Why did Russia break an alliance with me? They wanted that one province? Seems so weird they would do that. I guess I can get an alliance with France back then. England has no fleet? Is that what you're telling me? No, they have a fleet. I'm gonna go use my fleet and attack the Spanish one, hopefully with help from the Venetians. What are we gonna need here? More piety, I guess. Wow. Still not getting any with Gaharb or whatever. Come on, fleet. I need you to catch up and help the Venetians. I don't know where Venice is. Oh, it's up top. Okay. I was wondering where their forces were. I can call Brandenburg into the war. Okay. I'll call them into the war then. Oh yeah, fort maintenance is gonna kill me unless I do something about it. I really don't even need a third of these forts I have. That should make a difference. It's amazing, just not being able to see, just not being able to blockade it makes a huge difference, apparently. Okay. Brandenburg's contributing its small forces, and I assume England is, yeah, fighting mainly the colonial wars. Now, if I could just force Spain out of the war. It's gonna be a long time before that happens, though, apparently. I don't even know where their army is. Really? Because I raised it near a fort, I can't even march away from the fort? That seems ridiculous. Yeah, I can build a great mosque. Oh, that same stupid thing. I don't think I can do anything to help my army there. I could just hang out for a tiny bit more. There we are. I think I'll have to go wait and go after the Portuguese once I've kicked the Spanish out of this war. Well, you're an absolutely useless mercenary. Still trying to siege down that one province. I should be able to win this. England, on the other hand, doesn't seem to be doing that well. Finally, I took the War Gold province. Raise war taxes. Now we have Valencia now. I'm absolutely amazed. They're pouring more troops in a battle they couldn't win. Seems rather stupid on their behalf. And you still want to fight, huh, Spain? Sugar has risen in price. Nice. Okay, well that evens things up a bit. Spain still wants to fight this war. Russia now is willing to be allies again. I have no idea why they even broke off our alliance in the first place. Okay. Perfect. Let's march down and prepare to smash the Spanish army. Oh, they actually have some pretty good discipline there, the Spanish. And then smash that Spanish army. What now? I'll take the military idea, because the tech is more expensive at the moment. I need to mothball some more forts here, it looks like. Lithuania still wants to fight on. Wow. There we are. One of my big goals was accomplished from that war. I now have Granada. I'm one step closer. Actually, Granada wasn't it. I need Cordoba. Darn. Oh well. It's a fort. And it'll allow me to beat up Portugal even more. If only the sieges wouldn't take forever. Now the Hejaz and Brandenburg are finally using their troops. Hey, England finally arrived with an army. Far too late. And with far too little to help, really. I could probably ignore all these lower provinces now, leave those to Brandenburg and the Hejaz. Which is good, because I need to move out of the war. I've taken a lot of casualties and spent a lot of money. Brandenburg has now left the war, I guess. Great. Cowards, Brandenburg. Cowards, Brandenburg. Apparently I'm going to have to take a lot more land than I expected. Darn. Another loan. Another huge loan, too. The Portuguese actually do a very good job of defending here. That should break them now. I'm gonna have to demand a lot of money from them. Portugal pieced out with Venice, darn. Anyone else who wants to leave the war? No one. I might have to go over there and beat up Lithuania just to steal all this land. That would be a pain to have to do so. That might be what it comes down to, though. Why are they all of a sudden wanting war? apparently I'm going to have to go do some damage to them. So for some reason Portugal thinks it might actually be able to, you know, keep up in a war. This is taking forever to siege these forts though. Guess I'll take the stability boost at this point. Unfortunately, you just made me fight on for a bit longer. That means I'm going to want to take more land. Oh, whatever. I'll just take all of this and some money. There. Kick the Portuguese out of North Africa. And mothball all forts. Reduce war exhaustion and of course some provinces. Be a lot of conversion to do here. But I think I can handle it. More claims against the Portuguese territories would be very nice. Oh, wow. I need to end this video. I've gone way over on time again. So, I will end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys all next time as we probably move to annex the Hejaz and maybe attack Poland and Hungary. So that is it for this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye for now.